Welcome back everyone to Catherine's Plates, where it's always simple, easy, and delicious in my kitchen. Yeah, I've got 6 delicious Honeycrisp apples that my husband brought home. These are his favorite apple, so I was like, oh, I really want to bake with these. So I asked him, apple, and he said crumble. Like, there we go. An old-fashioned apple crumble is what we're going to be making with these delicious apples here. And what's great about this recipe is you can use any type of your favorite apple. So another favorite that's really good for baking is Granny Smith. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're not going to peel the apples. The skins add a really delicious flavor and color to the dish. So we're going to leave them on because they are going to be baked. But if you want to peel your apples, you can certainly do that. Now I'm just going to use this kitchen gadget. It's going to core the apple and slice the apples into wedges is what we're looking for. So I'm just going to place it on the apple and then drive it through. And there's the wedges. Now if you don't have one of these contraptions, I'm going to show you really quick how to use a knife. Alright, so I'm just going to use a paring knife and cut down the 4 sides. Now I've already washed off the apples and dried them off. Then I'm just going to cut each one into 3s. It'll be like a wedge. These are going to cook a long time in the oven, so they'll get nice and soft, so you can make these wedges pretty big like that here. I'm going to place my cut apples into a large bowl. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of some lemon juice. This will help keep the apples from getting brown. And then just give them another layer of flavor. I'm going to add the rest of my apples. Alright, got them all in here to make sure they're all coated with that lemon juice. Might add a little bit more to the top here. There we go. Probably another tablespoon. We're going to set this aside. To make the crumb mixture, we're going to use a medium bowl. We're going to place 1.5 cups of flour. Now this is an all-purpose flour, so I'm just going to put my scoop in, overflow it, and take the back edge of my knife and just flatten it out and place that into the bowl. This is just a half measuring cup, so I'm going to be doing it 2 more times to get the 1.5 cups. Now to that, we're going to add 1 cup of brown sugar packed, which means put your measuring cup in. Pack it good, and then I'm just going to use a knife and just scrape off the excess, just like that. And then add that to my flour mixture. We're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to whisk this together. We're going to add in crushed pecans or chopped pecans, 1 cup. And I have 3/4 cup of melted butter. I'm going to mix this up, and it should look like this here. I'm going to start preparing my 9 by 13 baking dish. I've just got 1 tablespoon of butter that I'm going to smear all over the bottom, sides, and the corners of our dish here. You know, another layer of flavor for sure. It'll keep the apples from sticking. We're going to take our apples and pour them all onto the bottom of our baking dish. I'm going to sprinkle 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar over the apples. I'm going to sprinkle 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon over the apples. half a teaspoon of ground ginger. I'm just going to take a spatula and stir this up a little bit to combine. It smells like fall, you guys. When you get all of your apples nice and coated, we're going to bring back over the mixture, the crumble mixture here, and we're just going to dollop it all over the apples. Oh my gosh, where am I going with this? And at the end, you are going to know why my husband loves apple crumble. There's something special that we do. Now, as you can see, this just crumbles apart. I'm trying to leave it in big lumps here. Easier to get on there. It's going to melt all into this dish here, so don't worry about that. I'm ready to place this in my oven that's been preheating at 350 degrees for 50 minutes. 50. All right, I'm going to be back. I'm going to show you how we are going to top this for a delicious, scrumptious apple crumble dessert. I just pulled this out of the oven. It's nice and golden on the top, and as it came out, it was nice and bubbly along the edges from the juices. I don't know if y'all can see the juices right there. I'm going to let this rest for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to scoop this out, and I'm going to show you how we like to eat ours. Look at that deliciousness right there. Does that say fall or what? I've got my ice cream, homemade vanilla right on top. Let it melt right into there. Take this delicious sauce and put it over the ice cream. There we go. I think I have somebody that's going to give it a try for you. Look who I have.
Go figure.
If you don't know him, that's my husband Thomas, who brought home those 6 Honeycrisp apples. His idea to make apple crumble. What do you think? It smells divine.
That is so freaking good. I think I need a chair.
I need a chair. Don't forget your ice cream, you guys. Homemade vanilla ice cream on there. Oh my gosh.
It is so good.
This makes a delicious sauce down there at the bottom that you can pour over the ice cream. Oh.
I love that crumble.
You like that crumble? All right, give me a thumbs up on this one. Let me know down below what apples you're going to use to make your apple crumble.
That is so good.
I guess we will see you on the next episode.
Yes, we will.
Maybe this one's mine.
No. Here, you can have this one.
Oh, see?